Welcome back to the RepRapGuru Prusa i3 video build guide. In this video, we'll be constructing the Z motor mounts and attaching them to the main frame.
For this video, you're going to need these following acrylic pieces: 10 bolts, 10 nuts, and 10 washers out of the bag marked acrylic frame, and a Phillips screwdriver.
To start, we're going to be assembling these Z motor mounts. For each set, you're going to need these 3 acrylic pieces, along with 2 bolts, 2 nuts, and 2 washers. You're going to begin by taking them and sliding them into the slots. You'll notice there's a nut trap to slide the nut into. This will hold the nut steady so you can screw a bolt in from the outside. Make sure to put a washer on the bolt before putting it in. And take your screwdriver and tighten it, but not too tight. Big word of warning: if you tighten it too far, you will crack the acrylic. You just want it tight enough so that it doesn't move. And do that for the other side. Okay, now that you have that, you're going to do that for the other piece. There, now that you have 2 completed pieces, it's time to move on to connecting them to the main frame. Now, we're going to take the Z motor brackets and attach them to the frame. You're going to maybe want to loosen these screws a little bit because it can be tough to fit them in. But once you get it, it should just slide right in there. And then you're going to turn the frame over and slide the bolts in the back after putting nuts in the nut traps. And use your screwdriver and tighten it down just as before, not too much because you can crack the acrylic. Once that's firm in place, you can retighten the bolts you loosened to get it in, and then do the same for the other side. There, now the motor brackets have been attached to the frame. That concludes this video. In the next video, we'll be attaching the 5mm rod couplers to the Z motors and then attaching those to the frame.